I got another video for y'all today, and it's about the serpentine belt. Most guys know how to do this, some do not. It's easy, only takes a minute. Also going to talk about if some Saleen cars, if you're having belt slip issues, I can show you this Saleen pulley. It does work. It does eliminate belt slip. So let's get to it. Okay, so today we're going to be changing serpentine belt. This is a Saleen supercharger setup with a Saleen belt wrap, pulley, tensioner, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, it gives more belt wrap through here. You don't have to take the pulley off, but you do have to take one bolt out of the bracket to allow the belt to come out. Once you take this one bolt out, release the tension on the tensioner, you can pull the belt off. Always make note of your the orientation of your belt. You know, sometimes it's good to take a picture. I've looked at this thing enough that I know the orientation of the belt, or whatever you want to call it. So I've already started loosening this this one bolt on the Saleen pulley. The Saleen pulley, if you're having any kind of belt slip on your supercharger, this right here is the remedy, and they're not very expensive. Just Google, you know, $99 for Saleen pulley, and this pulley was made just for this. It's essentially a bracket with a few spacers and a 70mm pulley. And once I put that on there, no more belt slip. You can go, you know, if you are having belt slip, you can go with a smaller serpentine belt, but the thing about doing that is you don't want to go too tight. If you go too tight, you can cause some serious problems, you know, bearing problems. You know, you don't want that to happen. So anyway, if it were me, I would first try, you know, this pulley, and then, you know, go from there before you decide to go with a smaller belt. Now what I'm about to do is release the tension. I use a breaker bar, you know, a 3/8 drive breaker bar. Stick it in the hole and release the tension, and you're in business. You can then start removing the belt. And like I said, remember how this belt goes, so you don't have any problems whenever you go to put your new belt on. My suggestion, take a picture. You know, I've done this I don't know how many times, so I pretty well know how the belt goes. This belt has started squeaking on me, and once they start squeaking, that's a good sign of time to be replaced. Now, one of these ribs is just gone on this belt. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see that in the camera, but that belt, that micro V right there, it's just gone. Even the outer one's worn. Yeah, it was time. Let's see this belt here. It was a little bit shorter belt than what's supposed to be on here. And okay, so I don't know why, but the camera just decided to stop recording. It's done that to me more than once. I don't know why that's happening, but it's, you know, simple stuff here. About as long as it took me to get the belt off is about how long it took to get it back on. And you know, like I said, once again, this bolt right down here on the Saleen pulley, you just take that one out and it releases. You know, it allows you to take the belt out once you put your breaker bar inside that hole in your tensioner. But this Saleen pulley is very easy to install as well. You may have to, there's some kind of little clip that was here, and I just moved it to here on the water neck, and you know, it comes with the spacers and bolts needed to install. It's not hard, and it will eliminate any belt slip once again for the Saleen 2-valve cars. But anyway, just wanted to show you guys that. I know some guys just go with a little bit smaller belt, but me personally, I would try that first. It worked for me, and you know, you don't want belt slip, that's for sure. Because if your belt's slipping, you're losing boost, you're losing power. So if you've watched this far, please hit the like button, subscribe, and if you got any questions or comments, post them down below. As soon as I see them, I will respond. And thank you.